Ever wonder how close the American Revolution came to fizzling out before it even really began? We all know the famous painting of Washington crossing the Delaware, a symbol of American grit. But the real story behind that moment is one of sheer desperation. Just a few months after the Declaration of Independence was signed in 1776, the revolution was already on life support. The British Army, the most powerful military force in the world at the time, had landed in New York with overwhelming numbers. They quickly crushed the inexperienced Continental Army at the Battle of Long Island. It was a disaster. Washington's forces were routed, and thousands of American soldiers were captured or deserted. The army basically melted away. What was once a force of 20,000 men had dwindled to just a few thousand, freezing, starving, and losing all hope. As winter set in, the situation looked grim. The British set up comfortable winter quarters, confident the rebellion was all but over. Thomas Paine famously wrote, "These are the times that try men's souls." And he was right. The enlistments for most of the remaining soldiers were set to expire at the end of the year. If Washington didn't do something bold, he wouldn't even have an army left by New Year's Day. This is the context for that famous crossing. It wasn't a grand strategic invasion. It was a desperate, last-ditch gamble. On a freezing Christmas night, Washington led his ragged troops across the icy Delaware River to launch a surprise attack on the Hessian mercenaries garrisoned in Trenton. The plan was incredibly risky, as two other columns of his army failed to even make the crossing due to the terrible weather. But Washington's column made it. They surprised the Hessians, achieving a stunning victory. It wasn't a huge military win in the grand scheme of things, but its impact on morale was immeasurable. It was the spark that reignited the cause of independence. That one daring raid proved that the Continental Army could fight and win, convincing soldiers to re-enlist and inspiring new recruits to join the fight. Without that desperate Christmas miracle at Trenton, the American Revolution very likely would have been just a footnote in British history books. Thanks for watching. If you found this piece of history interesting, give us a like and subscribe for more stories you might not have learned in school.